Good morning. In this video, we are going to study about material requirement planning from the subject production planning and control from the unit production scheduling. And I am David, Assistant Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering, Rohini College of Engineering and Technology. So MRP, that is Material Requirement Planning. So it is a technique for determining the quantity and timing for the acquisition of dependent demand items to satisfy master production schedule requirement. For a manufacturing company to produce end items to meet demands, the availability of sufficient production capacity must be coordinate with the availability of all raw materials and purchased items from which the end items are to be produced. In other words, there is a need to manage the availability of dependent demand items from which the products are made. Dependent demand items are the components, that is, materials or purchased items, fabricated parts, or sub-assemblies that make up the end product. Objectives of MRP. Inventory reduction. So MRP determines how many components are required when they are required in order to meet the master schedule. It helps to procure the materials as and when needed and thus avoid excess built up of inventory. Then second objective, reduction in the manufacturing and delivery lead times. MRP identifies materials and component quantities, timings when they are needed, availabilities and procurements and actions required to meet delivery deadlines. MRP helps to avoid delays in production and priorities production activities by putting due dates on customer job order. Then, realistic delivery commitments. By using MRP, production can give marketing timely information about likely delivery times to prospective customers. The next objective, increased efficiency. MRP provides a close coordination among various work centers and hence help to achieve uninterrupted flow of materials through the production line. This increases the efficiency of production system. Then benefits of MRP. So it reduced customer lead times to improve customer satisfaction. Reduced inventory cost. An effective inventory management and optimization by acquiring or manufacturing the optimal amount and type of inventory, companies can minimize the risk of stockouts and their negative impact on customer satisfaction, sales and revenue without spending more than necessary on inventory. Improved manufacturing efficiency by using accurate production planning and scheduling to optimize the use of labor and equipment. Improved labor productivity. More competitive product pricing. So information flow of planning and controlling with MRP. So this is a hierarchy of information flow with the MRP. It is business plan, production plan, tentative MPS, master schedule, MRP programs, current conditions. So it is incorporated with the forecasting, current condition, rough cut, capacity check. Okay, like this. These are the integration with the MRP. How does MRP work? MRP uses information from the bill of materials, inventory data and the master production schedule to calculate the required materials and when they will be needed during the manufacturing process. The bill of materials is a hierarchical list of all the materials, sub-assemblies and other components needed to make a product. along with their quantities, each usually shown in a parent-child relationship. The finished good is the parent at the top of the hierarchy. The inventory items in the bill of materials are classified as either independent demand or dependent demand. An independent demand item is a finished good at the top of the hierarchy. Manufacturers determine its amount by considering confirmed orders and examining market conditions, past sales, and other indicators to create a forecast. Then decide how many to make to meet the expected demand. Dependent demand items, in contrast, are the raw materials and components needed to make the finished product. For each of the items, demand depends on how many are needed to make the next highest component in the bill of material hierarchy.